Nobody had a problem with the work, but AI is not a replacement for the work. What artists have always needed was to make the work less tedious, and that is what the Univah Film Engine has solved. Univah makes the work itself fun. In this example, I'm going to show you how to bend anything using deformers. In Autodesk Maya, you have these deformers. You have so many different deformers. You can have as many deformers as you want. One of the deformers that you're going to be using a lot is the bend deformer. And this makes it possible to bend pipes, to bend cars. If you have a very strong character that wants to bend a gun, so you've seen these scenes in films like Superman, where he grabs a gun, bends it. You've seen the Hulk, where he grabs a, uh, a tank and bends the metal part of a tank. So you've seen all these scenes in films where someone very strong with supernatural or out of this world strength is able to bend iron. So creating this in the Univers Film Engine is very easy, and it really shouldn't be something that takes a very long time to do. And that's the Univers Film Engine's entire value proposition, is that we take things that perhaps in other software would require a lot of clicking and a lot of setup, and we do it in a really simple way. So here you can see I'm editing the look of the pipe, I'm editing the shading of the pipe, I'm editing the physical properties of the pipe without having to change or do any node graph setups at all. So now, using the cylinder that we added, we go to the cylinder parameters and we can add a bend deformer. And now we're bending this pipe. And you can also choose where it bends. So it can bend toward the top, it can bend toward the bottom. You can basically determine how it bends, where it bends, and also the smoothness with which it bends. So right now it's kind of low poly in the bend. So you can just increase that so you can make it smoother. Okay. So now we have that nice curvature. Yeah, very good. So as you can see, that took like 10 seconds to do. Opening these two tabs next to each other, really simple. Click Control F to duplicate that, and now you have a copy of that pipe. And now you can do as much as you want. You can create an entire pipe system for a house using this technique. So it's incredibly easy to do, and we really want to make a very clear statement with this software, which is that those of us that work in 3D, we're not looking to escape the work. And I think that's where a lot of AI companies get it wrong. We're not trying to escape the work. What you see me doing in the viewport, this is the work. We just wanted the work to be easier and less stressful. And that's what Univah does. Univah makes the work itself less stressful. So we're not looking for a tool that we go and we type show me pipe and we see pipe. That's not fun. And we don't want a tool that says, you type show me pipe, bend pipe, and it bends, and you have an image of a bend. As 3D animators, we want to actually control that and do it in real time. We're not trying to escape the work. So, anyone that has the mentality of escaping the work, I don't want to have to do the work. Um, I feel for them, because they're saying that because of how painful legacy DCCs are to use. They've been they've looked at Maya, they've looked at Blender, they've looked at all these legacy DCCs like Houdini, and people are trying to escape the work. So they're going to AI to escape the work, whereas Univah was created to make the work itself actually fun. So now people are realizing that, oh, wow, all these things that were so difficult to do didn't have to be. And you can actually do the work and it doesn't have to be painful. The process itself of doing the work shouldn't be tedious, painful, long winded. You shouldn't have to click 20 different times just to bend an object, right? So that's where Univah excels. Univah excels in making the work fun. And as you can see, very quickly, I've created a pipe using a cylinder, and it doesn't stop there. Everything that we're able to do with other objects, we can do here as well, which is changing the rendering style for each individual object, mixing rendering styles. So we can have PBR mixed with paint, mixed with sketch, and all of these things are happening with a click of a button and sliding a few sliders. So we've architected this software in such a way that, quite frankly, um, there is nothing like it. There really isn't. So we're not going to AI to type show me paint and then waiting for it to generate that, and then show me sketch, and then waiting for it to generate that. We are changing that and affecting that in real time, instantly, without any waiting. And it's smooth. There's no popping in transitions. It's smooth. So I can switch from sketch to paint to PBR smoothly without any hiccup. So yeah, we're drastically different from AI tools, drastically different from legacy DCC tools like Houdini, Blender, Maya. So I really hope you've enjoyed this presentation. Everything that we're showing you, you can do yourself using the Univah Lite software. And if you would like to practice getting yourself acquainted with the Univah Film Engine, I highly recommend that you download the free trial. It's super free and you don't have to enter any credit card information. Just go to smsoftwarecompany.com and click the Univah Lite page. And on the Univah Lite page, scroll down to where you see the payment options and then keep scrolling down past the perpetual license. Underneath that, you're going to see the link to download the free trial. Thank you. Have a good day.